Take us through what the movement on the bourse is looking like right now.
Well, thank you for having me today, Fenly. Today, we noticed a marginal decrease in the all-share index. The all-share index closed at 21,335.94 points. That's a 0.32% loss from yesterday's position. We also saw today that there were about 20 gainers. Among the gainers, we had IBTC, Stanbic, and PLC. And then we also noted that there were about 46 losers today. And there were about 68 other stocks that stayed flat from where they were traded yesterday. All in all, it wasn't, though the all-share index went down today, but it's been a bit of a recovery from where the week started for the buzz today.
Well, once again, the banking sector is under the spotlight. The CBN has asked banks to come out with their full disclosure on loan provisions by the end of September. Did these banks not in the first place come out with their full disclosure on loan provisions?
Well, it's been coming. We expected the CBN to give a definite time at which the banks will give full disclosure on their loan portfolio, especially the non-performing loan portfolio for which they had to make provisions for. This is the third quarter in this year, and it will be interesting to see the results of the banks come end of September 2009, because it will give a clear picture of what the bad loans are and the provisions that have been made for the banks. Going forward, this would spell good for the banking industry, because investors alike and shareholders and even the people who have monies in the banks will know the position, the financial position and the strengths and weaknesses of the various banks. So it will be interesting to see the results.
And of course, we'll keep an eye on that story. Moving to another stock, BUA Group has acquired Sokoto Cement as well as Okpela Cement factories. First of all, take us through how significant is this acquisition?
Well, it's if you look at it in the light of the fact that for the BUA Group, they've made inroads into cement importation. They are one of the companies that were licensed by the federal government to import cement and rebag in Nigeria, and they've been at this in the last 2 years. It is very significant for the company that right now they've acquired manufacturing stakes in cement company of northern Nigeria and the Okpela cement factory also in the southern part of Nigeria. What this gives them is a combined capacity of about 800 million metric tons of cement per annum. For the company is a significant milestone.
But with the global downturn, a lot of the cement factories have been unable to meet their deadlines or their targets, delaying most of the companies by between 3 to 4 months. Do you think BUA Group will now eventually be able to meet the targets?
Well, it's achievable if you look at it in, with the sense that because of also the meltdown, that you find that what has happened is that some orders that have been placed, that some of those orders have been turned down in recent time. It's expected that they can ride on this, especially if they have the financing. It's been rumored that this deal was somewhere in the region of about $100 million. Now, if they were able to fund that, then we believe they are also able to fund the expansion that they're looking at. They're looking at investing at about $300 million in the Okpela factory. And we think that in acquiring the lines that are necessary, they can do it in a shorter time because the orders that the manufacturing companies abroad have right now have reduced significantly. So we think that for them, all things seem to be working together for their good. And hopefully, it will be an added impetus in the cement manufacturing industry, and the price of cement will come down significantly in Nigeria for builders.